how can a software solution such as potentially social suite help in the materiality process? And maybe I'll kick this over to Jeff to answer.
So for individuals who have been attempting, let's say CSRD, Corporate Standard Reporting Directive, a DMA, or actually trying to do a DMA with IFRS and GRI, there's the stakeholder engagement process, and the mapping of the value chain incurs an enormous amount of information. And then you need to link you up to thousands of data points on the metrics and hundreds of potential impacts, risk, and opportunities. And each one of those needs to be tied to topics and stakeholders. So you just have a mismatch of interconnections, and that needs to then feed in to your scoring. So trying to accomplish that in Excel is incredibly cumbersome and difficult and requires Excel programming capabilities there. Additionally, the first time you undertake a DMA, whether you use technology or you don't use technology, the biggest time constraints are that value chain mapping and that stakeholder engagement process and the learning that you're going to achieve throughout your organization and with your stakeholders. And you want to capture that. And so, and be able to conduct something similar and update and look back at what you did. When you do it in Excel, it's hard to capture information. You can't upload files. You've got links. You've got 20 different documents. And so when you use software, the second year, the third year, when you do that, everything is stored. All of your assessments are stored, your stakeholder engagement, your surveys are there. So it's easy to have a much more cost-effective update process next year. You can make minor adjustments to business units or stakeholders that you engage, or you could readjust your scoring here once you have more information. The other big part is savings on assurance. So I've seen quotes for over $1 million for just assurance readiness of sustainability for CSRD coming through, which uses a DMA. They're having to review so many different documents out there. Things can get lost. It's hard to understand where the decisions were made because the process as well as the outcome needs to be assured. So when you have a software, all of those documents can be in one place, and you can have a timestamp on when those decisions were made. And so it's an auditable process, and that greatly reduces both the readiness assurance cost as well as the assurance in the future.